Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to Level-Headed News. This is your host, Brenda. I have two articles in this episode for you. Both of the URLs are in the description of this video in case you want to take a look at them. The first one here is off of fellowshipoftheminds.com, and it says, Obama's Kenyan birth certificate posted online by Malik. Malik Obama, age 59, is Barack Obama's older half-brother. The two men share the same father, Barack Hussein Obama Sr. Malik's mother was Obama Sr.'s first wife, Kezia. Malik has dual U.S. Kenyan citizenship and currently resides in Alexandria, Virginia. In the 2016 presidential election, Malik supported Donald Trump and attended the third Trump-Hillary as Trump's guest. On his Twitter account, Malik has a picture of himself wearing a red Make America Great Again cap, and his self-description: now that my brother's term is ended, I am free to declare my support for Donald J. Trump, President of the USA. And there's a picture here in this, if you want to pull it up and take a look at it. It says, 2 hours ago today, Malik tweeted an image of what appears to be Barack Obama's Kenyan birth certificate with a message, "Shirley, what's this?" And and the birth certificate is shown here in this article. It says Coast Province General Hospital, and I can't quite make out. I mean, if I blew this up, I might be able to make it out. Something British Protection of Kenya of birth, and it says that it's not certificate number 32018. Barack Hussein Obama II, male, and the father's name is Stanley Ann Obama Dunham. Date of birth 11/29/1942. Barack Hussein Obama. That would be mother's name, Stanley Ann. And then Barack Hussein Obama is the father, 1936. 4th day of August, 1961 at 7:24 p.m. 7 pounds 1 ounce is 18 inches long. Or 18 and a half. I don't understand this. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I see. The length of the baby is 18 inches and the width 6 inches. And it says residence of the mother is Honolulu, Hawaii, United States, and the father's, or it says, let's see, birthplace of the mother's Wichita, Kansas, United States. The father's place of birth is, well, I can't even pronounce it, some village in Nanzia. And father's occupation is a student. The mother's occupation is a student. Name of attending doctor was James O.V. Ang-Awa. That's A-N-G apostrophe A-W-A. And then it is signed and it's dated. And it's, see, there's this John Kane Adongo and his signature. And it dates 8/7/1961. And the article goes on. It says the birth certificate indicates the illicit former president of the United States, Barack Obama, was born on August the 4th of 1961 in Coast Province General Hospital, Mombasa. That's the word I couldn't make out. Mombasa, British Protectorate of Kenya. Indeed, in 1961, Kenya was still a British protectorate. Kenya became independent on December the 12th of 1963 under the UK's Kenya Independence Act. The address of the Coast Province General Hospital is Bondeni Kizuni Road, Mombasa, Kenya. And there is a link you can click to get the Facebook page on it. I found this extremely interesting, and I wonder how much was this half-brother paid not to release this birth certificate until after Barack was out of office. You know, where the hell was this birth certificate when everybody was trying to figure out if he belonged in office or not? This proves that he was in violation of the Constitution of the United States. What the hell? Seems to me like withholding that information should be illegal in some form, but hey, that's why they don't put me in charge of anything. The next article here, if I can get the hamster to catch up to us. Come on, hamster. It's off of usapoliticsnow.com. Hamster's running. Here we go. Obama's Occidental College Transcripts, Indonesian National Islamic Religion. Really matters. I don't think this is anything that we didn't already know, but I guess it just puts the proof right out there. It says Obama became an Indonesian, Obama became an Indonesian citizen as a child. Obama's Indonesian school registration transcript states name is Barry Sorrento, religion Islam, nationality Indonesian. The smoking gun evidence that annuals Obama's presidency and Obama's college transcripts regarding his application for and receiving of foreign student aid. Obama's college transcripts from Occidental College indicates that Obama, under the name Barry Sorrento, received financial aid as a foreign student from Indonesia as an undergraduate at the school. The transcript from Occidental College shows that Obama, Barry Sorrento, applied for financial aid and was awarded a fellowship scholarship for foreign students, get that? From the Fulbright Foundation Scholarship Program, an international educational exchange program sponsored by the U.S. government. Grants are available for U.S. citizens to go abroad and for non-citizens with no U.S. permanent residence to come to the U.S. To qualify for the non-U.S. citizen scholarship to study in the U.S., a student applicant must claim and provide proof of foreign citizenship. This document would seem to provide the smoking gun that many Obama detractors have been seeking. The United States Constitution requires that presidents and vice presidents of the United States be natural-born citizens of the United States. A natural-born citizen or a citizen of the United States at the time of the adoption of this Constitution shall be eligible to the office of president. Neither shall any person be eligible to that office who shall not have attained to the age of 35 years and been 14 years a resident within the United States. There is a copy of his fake birth certificate, and the one that they dummied up here a while back, there's a copy of that in it. It says Barack Hussein Obama, a man with many identities. A birth certificate suddenly appeared from Hawaii, dated April 25th of 2011. However, there is not a single midwife or doctor in all of Hawaii who remembers helping Ann Stanley to bring Hussein into the world. Indicate that Ann Stanley returned to Hawaii about 3 years after Obama's birth in Kenya and tried to register his birth as a U.S. birth. In those days, a birth did not need to be registered right after birth. A parent had to register a child's birth within 3 years. And then, let's see, there's a which is very difficult to read because the picture is taken at an angle of it. It's a registration of birth from Coast Province, and I can't really make out too much of what that one says. That must be the Hawaiian birth certificate or something. And it says, the caption says, certified copy of registration of birth from Kenya, dated 17th of February, 1964, and signed by Deputy Registrar Joshua Sanoon Koya. Original that had been signed by Registrar E.F. Lavender on 5th of August, 1961. This is not the same as the one that I gave you in the last article. How many birth certificates does this dude have? Obama hasn't met and doesn't meet the basic qualifications for presidency, must be natural-born citizen. Obama has been named in dozens of civil lawsuits alleging he is not eligible to be president, with many filing a criminal complaint alleging the commander-in-chief is a fraud. Indictments dispute Obama's eligibility to be the president under the U.S. Constitution, which requires that eligible candidates for the United States presidency be natural-born citizens. U.S. soldiers, including a general, refused to recognize Obama as their commander-in-chief since he is not a U.S. citizen. The soldiers have challenged Obama's legitimacy by filing federal lawsuits against Obama. One such soldier was U.S. Army Major Stephen Frederick Cook, who was given orders to deploy to Afghanistan. Cook refused to deploy, stating that he shouldn't have to go because Obama is not a U.S. citizen and therefore not legally president and commander-in-chief. The military revoked the orders with no reason given. Speculation is that Obama would rather not see this thing go to court before a judge. In the 20-page document filed with the U.S. District Court for the Middle District of Georgia, the California-based Taitz, it's T-A-I-T-Z, asked the court to consider granting his client's request based upon Cook's belief that Obama is not a natural-born citizen of the United States and is therefore ineligible to serve as commander-in-chief of the U.S. Armed Forces, the Ledger Inquirer reported. Acting in violation of international law by engaging in military actions outside of the United States under this president's command, simultaneously subjecting himself to possible prosecution as a war criminal by the faithful execution of these duties, Taitz stated. Obama says he was born in Hawaii in 1961, just 2 years after it became a state. There are many lawsuits that claim that Barack Obama to be president because he wasn't born in the United States, and there is credible evidence that suggests he is not legally eligible to serve as president of the United States. And then there is a newspaper print of the LA Times here. It says Occidental recalls Barry Obama, and you can click on the image that will take you to a link to the Los Angeles Times article. And then there's Obama's literary agents, Edward Acton in 1991, picture of that. And in 1991, promotional booklet from Barack Obama's then literary agency described him as born in Kenya. Acton and Distal booklet includes short biographies of 90 authors. It was reportedly distributed to business colleagues in the publishing industry. Miriam issued a statement saying the born in Kenya statement was nothing more than fact-checking error by me, an agency assistant at the time. This was a simple mistake and nothing more. The book Obama's biography features journeys in black and white was never completed. Agent in 1991 promoting his book Journeys in Black and White, describing Obama as born in Kenya and raised in Indonesia and Hawaii. How would Miriam come up with a mistake like that unless she was told by Obama himself that he was born in Kenya, which is confirmed by birth certificate records from Indonesia? Numerous official government documents records Obama being legally registered as Barry Sorrento. School registries show the registration of Barack Obama under the name Barry Sorrento. Occidental College days, he is registered as Barry Sorrento. An entry in the Journal of the California Assembly in reference to grants given to foreign exchange students. This government document lists Obama as a former U.S. citizen, not a U.S. citizen. A U.S. citizen wouldn't qualify for foreign exchange student funding. Obama as Barry Sorrento from Indonesia. The first name of a child is always the same from birth. Childhood, Obama went by the first name of Barry, and then legally his birth name would have been Barry. In order to register any child for school, an official birth certificate must be presented. To receive a government grant, proof of citizenship and birth must also be submitted. All of the evidence is stating that Barack Obama's legal first name is Barry, not Barack. Obama's Occidental College days states that when Obama was 18 to 19 years old, he attended school as Barry Sorrento. He met a girl by the name of Regina that Obama started using the name Barack. first to start calling him Barack. It seems to be no record of Obama legally changing his first name from Barry to Barack. While being sworn in as an attorney in the state of Illinois, Mr. Obama had to provide his personal information under oath. Had any other names, he responded none. In reality, he used the name Barry Sereno in an entry to the Journal of the California Assembly in reference to grants given to foreign exchange students. Mr. Sorrento Obama clearly defrauded the state bar of Illinois and perjured himself while concealing his identity. Been disbarred for this, and the matter would have been forwarded to the U.S. District Attorney for prosecution for perjury and fraud. However, there's nothing was done to Mr. Obama. More importantly, why did he conceal his identity? If Obama didn't legally have his name changed from Barry to Barack, then the birth certificate he passed to Congress is fake, a forgery. Was registered as Barry Sereno, even though Obama claims his real name is Barack Obama, then Obama defrauded the state of California in order to receive college funding. Knowingly presented false document to the state wherein he claimed to be foreign student in order to acquire financial aid. And then there's U.S. Code Title 18, Part 1, Chapter 47, Fraud and False Statements. Subsection 1015, Naturalization, Citizenship, or Alien Registry, which states, A, whoever knowingly makes any false statement under oath, in any case, proceeding, relating to or under or by virtue of any law of the United States relating to naturalization, citizenship, or registry of aliens, or B, whoever knowingly, with intent to avoid any duty or liability imposed or required by law, denies that he has been naturalized or admitted to be a citizen after having been so naturalized or admitted, or C, whoever uses or attempts to use any certificate of arrival, declaration of intention, certificate of naturalization, certificate of citizenship, or other documentary evidence or of citizenship, or any duplicate or copy thereof, knowing the same to have been procured by fraud or false evidence, or without required appearance, applicant in court, or otherwise unlawfully obtained. Whoever knowingly makes any false certificate, acknowledged, or statement concerning the appearance before him, or the taking of an oath or affirmation, or the signature, attestation, or execution by any person with respect to any application, declaration, petition, affidavit, disposition, certificate of naturalization, certificate of citizenship, paper or writing required or authorized by the laws relating to immigration, naturalization, citizenship, or registry of aliens, or E, whoever knowingly makes any false statement or claim, or at any time has been, a citizen or national of the United States with the intent to obtain on behalf of himself or any other person any federal or state benefit or service, or to engage unlawfully in employment in the United States, or F, whoever knowingly makes any false statement or claim that he is a citizen of the United States in order to register to vote or to vote in any federal, state, or local election, including an initiative, recall, or referendum. This evidence is sufficient. The presidency of Obama. Official Occidental College transcripts required with the state declared that Obama is an imposter. My question is about it. And there you have this episode. If you like what I'm doing here, give it a thumbs up, share it on your social media so everybody gets to hear the news. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And that way you'll stay informed. See you in the next episode.